Boom. Good to go. Hopefully. Alright. Playing the Grand Prix. Go d5. Knight c3. So, I feel like d4 makes sense. And even d3 makes a bit of sense. Maybe not. d3, you could probably just go knight g3. Completely out of theory by move 4. That's the cool thing. Knight f6, he'll probably go d3. Bishop g4, he'll probably play h3. You can give up this bishop. It's not really a proper way of giving the bishop up, though. So, let's see. Yeah, completely out of theory. d3, I think he'll just go knight g3. And, I mean, you could take on c2, queen takes c2. Yeah. Let's see, I feel like the knight should go to f6, probably d3. And then do you go g6 here? I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here because I don't know this opening. So maybe I should. So if I go knight f6, yeah, d3. I don't know, bishop g4 just to develop this bishop. This bishop really has no prospects. I think I just gotta give this bishop up to be able to play e6 and bishop e7. And yeah. E6 is an important square because the knight wants to reroute to f5. I don't know, imagine knight f6, e5, knight d5, and then he goes d3. That seems a little weakening of the e3 square. I guess another idea for your bishop is to go b6 and then bishop b7. Is also interesting. I guess another idea is to go g6 here. Just like do like a double fianchetto of the bishops. I have no idea of theory here, so just kind of playing moves. I mean, knight f6 just looks correct, so I'm gonna throw that out there. Can't really think for more than four minutes on the opening. Gotta see what he's gonna play. So knight g3. Now I have a move like bishop g4. And I think I should throw that out there. Just to get my bishop out.
Check.
So yeah, check. I imagine knight c6 is fine. he can double my pawns. He also gives up his bishop for... Yeah, he gives up the bishop, which is... I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. So now... Kind of like going h5. And maybe I keep the bishop around, and I push this pawn up. e6, my bishop gets trapped. I kind of like h5. For whatever reason. So yeah, h3. Could trade and go h4, or... Can just go back. I don't like going back for some reason. I think this makes more sense. And then just feel like h4. Or do I go... Yeah, let's go h4. Okay. Do I play c4 here? Kind of weakening. Maybe I just go e6. e6 or g6. Play e6. I don't know if knight h5 works just yet. Just trying to get into g3. The position should be equal though. So, I mean, playing black, can't really ask for much more than that. You're in an equal position. But his moves are relatively simple to play, but so are mine. Bishop e7. He might go like f5 and then kind of spice it up a bit. But I think that's fine. So yeah, he doesn't choose to spice anything up. I think we'll go rook b8. Just pressure on the open file. Might delay castling for a little while here. I think a5 makes sense. I don't know, actually. This position is very, very sharp. Yeah, let's go a5. It's basically turned into a blitz game for me. He's still got 13 minutes, and I have 7.5, which is, I guess, 2.5 more minutes than 5 minutes. So I do have time to think, but a5, a5, a4, that's probably a good idea. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of pawn breaks. I have like g5. This a5 pawn can be targeted, but it should be okay still. Let's maybe go queen c7. Queen c7, he can go f5 and threaten bishop f4. Well, no, not really, because I have bishop d6. Should you go g6 to capture once? on f5. I'm kind of running out of moves, which is that's what makes this opening so hard, I guess. I feel like he's just gonna go f5 or something. And, well, yeah, what do I do against f5? Bishop f6? Queen d6. Bishop d2. Let's go g6. Maybe queen d7? Oh no, queen d7 blunders my pawn, so I'll probably put the queen on c7, maybe bishop d8. Yeah, so that one. That one I will take one time. Or what? Now I have to calculate. Do I go g5? G5 takes on e6, takes on e6, queen f7, king d7, bishop g5. Okay, wait, we gotta take one time. Can we take one time and go e5? Is that a move? I don't think so, because queen c6. Queen c6 now is a move. So if we go king d7. I think that's what I want to do. I want to run the king. Boom, boom, boom. Because if I take on f5 now, I'm losing c6 with check. But I can go queen d5. But then I'm losing a5. Maybe that's the only option. I'm gonna do this. So yeah, obviously this went wrong. This went horribly wrong. But keep fighting. Gotta still find some moves to win the game. Bishop f4, probably a good move. I'm gonna take the bishop though. I don't see why not. Don't see why not. And maybe go queen, or bishop d6. Knight f4. Okay, let's put the rook. Oh wait, we could. Can we take on f5? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go rook g. Take, rook e8. Yeah, That's very dangerous. Take, rookie 8, rookie 1, threading e6. Should I just go bishop d6 and chop? Not a fun position at all. Take. Queen c7. He has rook f7. No, you're certainly losing. Certainly lost. Yeah, let's try to hold on. Let's go bishop d6, maybe rook e8. Get the rook to e7. Take. He has knight takes. If king takes, then he plays queen f5 check. King e7 only move. Queen f7 check. It's checkmate. So yeah, he had pawn takes, knight takes. This though, maybe I can hold on. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I'll just say that. Say that right now. Does not look good. If I go queen c7, he takes on e6 with check. So we kind of have to do something desperate. Even this doesn't work though. Okay. Let's go queen c7. Takes on c5. Take his queen. No. I think this one's lost. My king is too bad. It's just like horrifically bad, and my pawns are too bad. And I'm down on time. Yeah, it's pretty much over. Alright. You look at this great opening my opponent decided to play, you know, just some what, Grand Prix sideline with the d5 knight c3. Let me consult chess base. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Consulting chess base. Go. Yeah, you can kind of play either move. D4. So everyone goes knight c6 here.
Check. Check.
C4. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of theory. So you just kind of have to analyze the position like this. Could go C4, which is interesting. Knight D5. He grabs this pawn, you go bishop C5, C3, queen B6, rook to D8. You get a little pressure. I mean, definitely a unique position. Yeah, what I played is fine. A5 was even fine. Bishop D2. So yeah, I gotta go queen C7. Still fine. G6, yeah. G6 was a miss, was a woof. But
Check. Check.
I mean, this is still +1 for him, but I almost prefer this, you know. At least I get something. Like, does this not look like counterplay? This actually looks like counterplay. I kind of like this. This is like in my style. So, should have done that. Yeah, it even says queen D5 here. Instead, I attempted to hold on to the game. Well, it's not over now. You just gotta find queen to G8. Didn't find. Oh, you gotta find E5. My brother. Pawn to E5. That's a find. It's just a strategical, beautiful move. E5. Yeah. I mean, what does he do? Knight E2, only move. And then what if you play like F6? Just locking your triangle up. It's not the best move, but queen G5, rook F2, rook B to E8, queen to E4, bishop F8. See, he finally plays F6, bishop H6, king F1, rook E6. Going after that pawn. Queen G3, I guess not. But yeah, like pretty locked up, weird positional chess that you could have found if you just played pawn to E5. But instead you took on F4. Scared of the pieces, but Now, yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't just give up your bishop that easily. That was just... oversight. And I guess... in the opening... what can you really do? What can you do differently in the opening to not allow this nonsense? Yeah.
Check.
Kind of like h5, knight c6.
Check.
Bishop to a6. Hmm. I mean, very positional, tough game to play as black, which is why people like to play this. Extremely difficult to play as black. a6. I'm saying a6 in this position. I kind of almost like that. Just avoid the check. Yeah, that's interesting. I might play that if they play this against me ever again. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I play this. See what ChessBase thinks about this. So it was like you could play either move, but I did prefer d takes e4 as a what's the most played in the database. Knight takes e4, e6, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, bishop d7, castle, bishop e7, d3, knight f6, c3. I mean, just really, whoops, really simple. Queen e2, queen c7, queen f2. So yeah, you would just go after takes e6, protecting the pawn. They could go knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, bishop d7, castle, bishop e7, d3, knight f6, bishop e3. Apparently you can go knight g4 here. Wow.
Check.
Ah, that's funny. Alright. GG's. Unfortunate game. I didn't know the opening. Yeah, it's all good.